So I have a crazy idea. What if we fought the Wither today? Like, could we do it? Is it possible? Is Ars Nouveau really going to help us in the Wither fight? Well, I think so. I think this protection spell is going to be pretty nice. I've already set up a spell that dispels, like I use it on myself, but it dispels any current potion effect that is on me, and then applies a shield with a lot of amplify and extended time. I think this is going to work. So if we do get the Wither effect, I can bam, hit this real quick to dispel that, and also re-equip my shield timer, and hopefully go from there and use this sword to hopefully protect us. Of course, I don't want to fight the Wither like above ground here. I do want to fight it underground or fight it above the Nether, but the Nether poses a couple of dangerous things. Mostly like it's just there, it's nasty there. So I'm thinking we should be able to set up ourselves some sort of bunker down here that we can spawn the Wither in, and so long as there's nothing around for it to mess with, it should sort of stay in its place. Like, so long as there's no other mobs, it should sort of just stay in its place and just go after me. That's what I hope anyways. So I am prepared to unleash a plethora of things onto this guy. Like, I have so much stuff ready to go right here. We have 300 souls stored up. You can see on the bar down here in the bottom right. I'm going to be able to utilize the corruption beacon, which is insane. We'll talk about that in a second. And I'll also spawn in a golem. I'll slap some regeneration while I stand over here somewhere. And then I'll also summon a wolf and hit this bad boy with weakness, all while using this right here, this shield. And then I'm going to be hitting it with this sword. I hope this is enough to kill it, and I hope this thing isn't some like crazy modified mutant Wither. That would be horrifying. But I should be able to spawn it literally right here. I don't know why I'm doing this near the base. I'm honestly, I'm crazy for doing this. Okay, let's give it a golem here anyways. Well, no, I'll wait. Let's put our shield, make sure that's recap up, and then we'll go ahead, hit that, summon that bad boy. I'm getting it. Oh boy. Dude, our iron golem might destroy this guy. Oh, are we gonna get it? Yeah! Oh my gosh. That shield totally came in clutch. And me putting up all the obsidian. You did such a good job, Wolfie. We putting all this obsidian didn't help a bit, but that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. What all did we get? So we ended up getting a core, of course, a nether star, and we got wither eyes. So this is one of the other eyes that we're actually going to need in order to go to the end. Oh man, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. It did look like the wither gets kind of crazy whenever you get it down low in health. But yeah, did you notice this thing? This thing is insane. So cool. And it was fun to be able to use that. I mean, our iron golem did most of the work. I mean, honestly, this thing alone, if you get this golem kit, oh, it's so satisfying because this thing is so powerful. So I know we just fought one boss, but maybe we can fight another boss? How about a wildling, like a wildling, I believe is what it's called. This right here, a Wilden. How about we fight this thing? It's supposed to be a difficult-ish boss. It's supposed to be like a tier 2 boss is what it says. But we need this to upgrade. So my main goal today is to, of course, get my spell book to a tier 3 today. Like that's going to be a goal. And this thing could obviously kick my butt. I have no idea. It could completely wipe me and just leave me stranded, right? I don't want that to happen. However, it could very easily happen here. I'm kind of prepping myself. I'm looking for a pretty decent area to fight this thing. I'm assuming it's going to need a little bit of area. We might even be able to best it by getting in the water. I don't know if that's a good way to look at this. I also have my other summons, so hopefully I can kill it and it not actually, you know, bother me. Or hopefully I can use them, and I don't know, I should be able to get the reward if it kills it. Hopefully it just drops, like, no matter what kills it. I'm also trying to look for my waystone that I literally just traveled here from, and I've already lost my way. Oh geez, this is gonna be an interesting battle. All right, so here we go. I'm not too far away from all the activity. Like, if I die, I should be able to get my waystone, which is right over there, and we should be good. I'm down here in the water area. If we need to get in the water, this may be a thing we can do. I don't know. It may not work at all for it to be in the water, but I do have all of my books. Everything's ready to go. All of the stuff I need is right here to summon this thing in. It's actually gonna be pretty interesting because it's my first time messing around with a ritual. And so I'm gonna place down this, which is a brazier. I believe I'm saying that right. And then we have all of the things that we're going to need, and we're going to use the same tactics that we used before. We're going to activate this thing, and then this needs 3 items to be thrown in order for this to work. So we need our Wilden summoning tablet, and then we need to throw these items in, which are the 3 different mob drops from Ars Nouveau. And then we're going to go for it. So that's the goal. Let's go ahead and see if we can summon this. Of course, it does recommend a lot of spells and stuff to hopefully keep us alive. The only thing that I really think I need is potentially to put a heal in this. So if I remove some of the amplifies and stuff, and I remove the shield, and I throw in a heal, maybe like right at the end somewhere, like I feel like a heal definitely needs to be a part of this. I just wonder how much extra that's going to cost. So we'll do a heal and an amplify, and then we'll also throw in the shield and amplify that 3 times. I mean, that'll give us protection, extra protection, and then we'll extend the time. What does this look like to use? So it's hard to tell, like with the health, because we do have some nice health buffs. Also, I do have 6 that I can increase here. We can give ourselves constitution or strength. I think I'm going to go with strength on all of that. So we have 13 extra strength, which is pretty nice because it gives us a nice little resistance to damage as well. I hope we're good. Okay, let's do this. Let's summon this bad boy in. All right, and then I toss these items in, and then I activate it. Bring all these items down. Summon the Iron Golem. Summon my wolf. Oh boy. Get a couple of hits myself on this bad boy. Look at this guy, dude. Dude, our golem is destroying him. He's regenerating? Wait, hold up. Oh no. Oh boy. Like, he's not really doing much damage to me at all, which is great. Oh, man. Get him, Golem. Dude, Golem does so much damage. And we knocked him down. Oh my gosh, he's regenning again? No way. Whoa! That's insane. Okay, health. Okay. Whoa! I'm so glad I have the shielding. Wow. Okay, shield and heal. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Oh my gosh. And did we get him that? Dude, we took him down. Holy smokes, man. That was absolutely ridiculous. Dude, high five. High five. You're awesome. You're absolutely amazing. Oh man, that was such a cool fight. Oh man, I'm having a lot of fun. I didn't even use the gong, but we ended up getting the Wilden tribute. Yes, that's exactly what I want. It did say that it could cause some destruction, which I'm kind of surprised it didn't. Man, had it not been for our protection spell, I think those things would have definitely hurt us. Yeah, those spikes. Ow, man, those spikes were wicked. Wow, now that we have this, well, I have the perfect thing that we need to do. There's actually a building not too far away from our actual base here. This building right here, believe it or not, is going to give us one of the items that we're actually going to need to upgrade our spell book. So just for a quick reference as what we need for our tier 3 spell book and to be able to get into tier 3 glyphs, we actually need a Totem of Undying. Now, Totem of Undyings aren't too hard to come by, and we also need another star, which we've already got done today. Oh my gosh. It's not too bad. Like this is actually gonna be pretty easy to do. Because there should be some evokers right there in that building that is right over here. Honestly, both of these buildings are going to contain the mobs that I need. Like, I'm almost positive a couple of these guys, yeah, they should contain the mobs I need. Let's see, not you guys. Ah, there it is. You're the one I want because you dropped the Totem of Undying. And I believe that was it. We ended up getting a Totem of Undying. How wicked is that? Wow, not only did we get the Totem of Undying, we also got another eye. And this is a magical eye. So not too difficult to actually get these if you really want to get them yourself. I think some of them are definitely hidden behind certain mobs that you have to kill. And that's a pretty cool idea, right? I really like this End Remastered mod. It's kind of cool. So with that being said, we have our spell book, and if you blinked at all during this video, you're probably like completely lost as to what we're doing right here. Tier 3 book. We are upgrading this bad boy, and this unlocks so much more potential with spells and all kinds of craziness. And bam, we just completed this. Wait, did we have a Totem of Undying already in here? We must have. That's kind of crazy. Must have had it in a chest. But either way, of course, that is one of the great buildings you can find that stuff in. Well, now that we have tier 3, we need to start making tier 3 glyphs, right? And so that requires clay that is going to require diamonds. And then we get into mythical clay and we get all kinds of stuff. And split is really interesting, but you can do all kinds of other things. Like we can eventually glide. Once we get an elytra, we can now have our own glide. We can create lightning. We can literally create a decoy that other mobs will attack instead of me. We can summon a Vex. Like how awesome is that? That can go through walls, right? There is a glyph of linger, which is going to be like a potion effect. That one's awesome, but it requires Dragon's Breath, which we haven't got yet. And then there's an orbit. And I can actually show you what the orbit looks like. So this is one of the books that we got early on, and this actually contains tier 3 spells, but we weren't able to really use it because we didn't have enough mana. But take a look at this. I activate this spell. Oh gosh, there's an Enderman nearby. If I activate this spell, take a look at this. We now have 3 orbs around us. Those are spinning, and these orbs, when they hit something, are going to cause that mob to be shot up into the air, just like this, and then come crashing down, potentially killing them. Almost like a shield, right? But you can have spells like this do all kinds of stuff. That one got rocketed over here. You can have it do all kinds of stuff, right? You can have those orbs hurt things instead of doing what it's doing here. Instead of throwing them up in the air. It actually throws them up in the air and then launches them away. Is what it looks like it does. Yeah, it launches them away from you, like really far. But this is just some of the fun stuff that you can do. I'm going to try my best. Oh, that's so creepy. I'm going to try my best to make the amount of tier 3s that I can get my hands on, of course. I don't have all the stuff because we have yet to go to the end. But that is going to be coming very, very soon. So I have just about, I think, everything that I can possibly make ready to set up. I am really excited about the glyph orbit because I think that one's going to look pretty cool. And yeah, all I have to do now is head up here and start to make these glyphs. And I hope I have enough. If not, I'm going to have to use some coal. God, that is so scary. Where is this thing? There's gotta be... Oh my gosh. An Enderman somewhere. It's hiding somewhere, and that is... It's whispering to me. That is so scary. Like, I have been jump scared by that more times than I wish to say. Yeah, time for me to make a whole bunch of glyphs. And just like that, I actually had just enough source. I just started to make more, but I had just enough in the few jars that I have to get all of them that I need. Look at this. I can now activate all of them. All right, we gotta find this. We gotta find this guy. Where in the world? Is this guy in a tree? Oh my gosh. You would think it would despawn, but no. But yeah, I have all of these ready to go. I'm gonna get this guy. There we go. I gotta grab those. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was horrifying. It just jumped out of the tree. All right, I'm gonna get in here. Oh my god. Oh no, it's behind me. Thank goodness I got rid of that guy. Oh my gosh, that's creepy. So yeah, so the Vex, which is really cool, being able to summon a Vex. We got a decoy, we can summon that. Of course, Orbit, which I'm super happy. By the way, these are book dependent, right? And I actually didn't know this before, but the books you have in your inventory will learn these glyphs. But there is a way to copy the glyphs from one book to another. So if you are playing on a server, you can do that. Then we have Hex. And of course, all of these are going to be listed, what they do. Fangs and Blink, and then Lightning, and then Intangible. So these are the ones that we have right now. Of course, I would prefer to have, like, I wish I had Linger and stuff like that. But of course, we're going to have to go to the end for those. But we have just about everything we need. This is actually quite insane. Our spell book is quite thick at the moment because I have been putting every single spell into this thing. I may or may not be having fun with this. This is insane. I may or may not have the ability to cast multiple spells at once. I don't even know what to say. I mean, this is awesome. And make these projectiles go incredibly fast at the cost of basically nothing. Like, it just one-shots anything I touch. I'm an AoE master right now. Oh my gosh. I mean, and you can make this, like, the range on this go further, and you can make this spell be basically anything. It can break blocks. Like, if you want it to break blocks, it can break blocks. You want it to hurt mobs, it can hurt mobs. If you want it to do other things, it can do other things. This one, I knew was going to be one of my favorites. Ever just want to slip through the floor because you can? I mean, it's possible. I mean, bam, there we are. We just went right through the floor. This is so cool. This allows us to basically walk straight through solid blocks. Oh, this is pretty nice. All we got to do is use Intangible. And yeah, it literally allows us to go through blocks. Now, I don't know if we can use this to straight up just... Yeah, we can use it just to walk through blocks. You want to go through a mountain? We just went through a mountain and didn't destroy a single block. Oh man, I have ideas for what this would be really good for. And it does involve the Twilight Forest. So one of the more powerful spells that we've definitely got our hands on is Lightning. And so this spell right here that I was testing out, I think this spell is absolutely phenomenal. So we have Split. This is going to shoot 2 projectiles, and it's going to use 2 of the spells that follow after it, or however many splits you put in there, because you can put more splits and you can have like multiple projectiles. It's kind of crazy. But right here is Lightning, and Lightning has some interesting properties. If we take a look here, it has several different things that it says can affect it. But one thing that it does is an entity that is struck with lightning and then is struck again after it is struck with lightning it'll deal a lot of damage. It'll deal bonus damage. So to do this properly, I have to add a delay on the second lightning strike, and I've done that here. Both amplified as well, and this thing's pretty powerful, right? So we have this guy right here. Of course, it only has 22 health, but it normally, if both of them hit, this one both didn't hit because they are slightly offset. It will do significant damage. I tested it on a full one, and it basically killed it instantly. So I'm gonna do some looking. Should be able to find some other mobs to test this on, hopefully, that at least let me deal magic damage. But yeah, that this spell is gonna be quite powerful. Actually, I think inside here, right? Yeah, there's a spider spooter inside here, or there should be. Aha, there it is. And so let's do the test. And it can even strike through walls. That is pretty nice. The fact that that just ripped through that with like no problem at all is insane. We are definitely becoming the magiest of the mages here, for sure. Let's swoop down and try this guy as well, right? Like, so it is 40 health. 2 shots definitely attack. Maybe I need to increase the delay on that second shot. I don't know. We'll see. I think maybe going with a single spell is probably going to be the best thing to do, and I can just double tap it. That did not hit that. Or we can get one shot in. I mean, this one's pretty powerful because it has all the amplifies. So maybe we don't need it at all, but there are several other things that we can also do. We could technically hex something, give it wither, and then strike it with lightning. Like, there's all kinds of things that we could technically do. This just annihilates, and to destroy the item. This just annihilates things. Well, guys, there's only one thing left to do, and of course, that is to go to the end. That is going to open up so much stuff, but there's so much adventure to be had before we actually go to the end, believe it or not. But of course, that is going to be for a future episode. But today I do want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And that is going to go to Merchant. Thank you so much for your amazing support over on Patreon. And of course, guys, if you're interested in becoming a patron yourself, you can find that linked down in the description below. I know the description is becoming more and more hidden. YouTube loves to hide it, but I promise you it is there. And then while you're there, be sure to check out the Discord, because we do have an amazing community over on Discord that is absolutely free for anyone to join. And you have so much fun over there. I do hang out in voice chats and all kinds of stuff. And of course, even in the public chats, believe it or not, I am a creator that loves to hang out with my community. But guys, of course, I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to click that subscribe button. We're so close to 500,000 subscribers. That's absolutely insane. But guys, hope to see you in the next one. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.